Lisle Township is a highly public-facing facility, serving residents through social services, senior programs, food assistance, and administrative offices. With multiple buildings and constant foot traffic, security was a top priority. Umbrella Security was selected to design and implement a modern, integrated solution. Now Art, our expert installer, will walk us through the installation.
So we ran our wire down for the security system in here for the card reader. I have fed it through the frame here, cut this out so that the electric strike could fit. We got this in here, added the Mullion card reader through Brevo. Once this is all fired up, scan this, you'll have access into this building. One of the major challenges was getting our wire from the home run into this garage that we just were. So I had to do a little pipe work here, pull the wire up into the crawl space of this building, pull it down and through next door into this building for our cameras and card access. So you could see we had to pipe because there was no other way in. We also installed these camera card readers, like the one over there, but this one with the doorbell accesses the camera, and on your app or on your computer through the system, you could see who's here and talk back and forth to them. See, here's where we had our home run. It was the most central spot of the whole area. So we ran all our wires in through here. We got coming in through the wall from the drop ceiling on this side. Keep it as clean as possible, make it look nice. Finished product will be this operating all the doors and locks that I was showing you out there. So this is a surface mount lock, and out here too is another reader. Hookup's the same, it's just a different kind of lock here. You see with for the push bars. So when this is fired up, when the panel's working, this will unlock when you scan. So here we have the NVR. This is going to record all the cameras that we have installed. From this goes into the computer, and here you'll see all the cameras on just the click of a button.
My name is Joanne Wright. I am the Lisle Township Supervisor. A lot of people don't know what townships do, but we are the most public-facing governmental entity, which means that we really deal with the people a lot. For example, within this office, we have people who come in to get general assistance. That means if they need additional income because of an emergency, etc., they get that. We have people who come in for senior services. We have a food pantry. We have people who come in to get passports. So we really are very public facing, and this building really gets quite crowded with some of the neighbors of Lisle Township.
The Lisle Township, what going into 2025, I know that the Lisle Township really had to kind of assess security provisions. I'm assuming you were part of those conversations?
Absolutely. Our security system was quite old. Every aspect of it hadn't been changed for years. And so we really needed to take a good look at that. And that is because we're so public facing, for the security of the public as well as for the employees here. It's really important that we have good high-tech equipment that's going to, let's say from a camera point of view, really get great capture on everything all the way through our parking lots, through our multiple buildings that are in the complex here.
So you came into office and into this township, really kind of learning the township and learning the security challenges. Can you identify maybe some of the specific security challenges the township is having?
Locks, for example, getting in and out of the building, and so going from a key system, which I just took my keys off because I carry them around my neck, to a fob system was going to be a really big security change. One of the reasons being we've had some keys taken from the township because we have so many people come in and out. Somebody might have keys on their desk and all of a sudden they're missing. We don't know the person's intention with those keys, and so changing to a fob system really makes it far more secure. And if we are having people coming in and out, it's going to make it better so we can see exactly who's coming in and out. You know, at this moment, people use the same keys for the same doors, and so we don't know who's coming in and out. And so with a fob system, we know exactly who it is.
That's absolutely right. With a keyed system, you're giving that person a key. You're essentially giving them carte blanche, saying without saying, you can open this door because you have possession of the key whenever you want. And so going to an access control system, this is really going to allow you to partition rules and schedules so that different people who have different, like you said, in this building, you have a lot of different people that wear a lot of hats and have different roles and responsibilities. So being able to say, hey, this government employee can have access to these specific doors at these specific times. How do you think that's going to improve efficiency over time as you're growing into the system?
That is key. Here's my bug keys. I couldn't help myself. But it really is key because, for example, I will probably have access to every door in the building, as I should, because let's say, for example, the clerk is out and I need to get something from the clerk's office. I can gain access to his office, yet there's probably only the town administrator is the only other person who is going to need a key to that office. So it would be the clerk, myself, the township administrator are going to be the only people who are going to need those keys. And so with your system, we can easily have that access, and we can also change that access easily should it turn out that, oh, maybe the executive assistant really needs to have that access as well. And so to change that is so easy. Unfortunately, if someone gets terminated, we ask them for their keys. Are they giving us every key they have? We don't know. But with the fob system, we turn it off, it's off. They don't have any access whatsoever.
Do you think that the township will go to mobile credentials with the new system? Is that something that you think using your mobile phone instead of a fob or an RFID card, do you think that that's something you're going to consider with the mobile-ready readers that are in the access control system?
Absolutely. And I also think perhaps we can give people a choice. You and I have talked about that I might want a fob, but the executive assistant might want to access it on her mobile, or you can have perhaps different ways that you can access. It's like, oh my gosh, I left my fob at home. Oh, well, I definitely have my phone on me, and so I can access that way as well.
What are a few of the things that with the new system, we're putting in a new alarm system, we're putting in a high resolution system with panoramic cameras and 4-megapixel cameras as well, covering the pantry, covering interior, outerior, the parking lot, and then mobile credentialed readers on all of the doors. What are some of the things that you think that the township is going to most benefit from these types of systems?
Well, I think the cameras are going to be a really big change for us because right now our cameras are so poor, they are so old that we had the previous township supervisor, who is a very petite woman, and her partner pull up with the truck, and they were identified as like two men or something completely different, and they had very different heights, and none of that was able to be captured with the old system, and they were incorrectly identified. Fortunately, it happened to be the supervisor, and she said, well, that's me, even though it doesn't look anything like me whatsoever. I can assure you that was me. And your system can take the entire parking lot with the panoramic. Before we were able to get just the smallest slice of the parking lot. It's also with a higher resolution. The identification is so much cleaner that, as you have described, we could say appears to be a female with a red hoodie with her hoodie up, and we can look through the cameras and find that person and take a closer look at them, how identifiable they might be.
In the design process, when you met Umbrella Security, what were some of the things that you were inspired by?
Everything. I really mean that. We were inspired by some of your patented equipment. We had 4 bids to look at. Yours was far and away better equipment, higher technology, better service after the fact. I mean, just blew the others out of the water, to be perfectly frank, and a very reasonable price.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add about your experience with Umbrella Security?
Well, Art, our installer, has just really kind of become part of the family. We just feel like we know him. You know, every morning we greet him and he comes in and we talk about his family and offer him a cup of coffee and tease him about how Terry says, hey, listen, I have to get in early to meet you every day. I want you to bring me a cup of coffee. And so, you know, it's just very light, and he works so incredibly hard. This has been challenging because of running cable through 2 buildings from our bay area into our food pantry. That was an incredible challenge, and he just did it beautifully. And he talked about how he had to do that, and I thought, wow, that's amazing what he went through to get that accomplished.